Last time on our boat story, we were arriving at Lock 8, Percy Reach. Today we'll continue from Lock 8 at Percy Reach, going to double lock number 11 at Ranney Falls. So come along and join us on this adventure. Aloha, we are Sava, Cynthia, and Alex, along with our two dogs, Lucy and Shadow. We're traveling America's Great Loop, a 6,000-mile North American waterway from Florida to Canada and back down via the Mississippi. Follow us on this journey on our boat called Mahalo. Our locks are closing. Cynthia's holding on for dear life.
I got my glove. My glove is coming off. It was the best, but I got it now.
Okay.
I'm so sorry.
So I'm going to go help them. There you can see it closing up. Alex here in lock number 8. So here we can see the Lockmaster house. Looks like a newer house compared to the other ones we've seen. Our Lockmasters are right here. And we're starting to come out on the top side here. And here's Cynthia. Are you hearing gurgling? What are you hearing?
The gurgling by the ladder reminds me of that Disney movie, Flubber.
Oh, Flubber, yeah.
With the green potion.
All right, there's Hano. She's doing okay, hanging on.
Hear it?
Yeah, it's gurgling. Yeah.
Does it remind you of that Disney movie?
Yeah. So we're here just about at the top here. You can see down. It's quite a drop, about 20 feet.
This is called Percy Reach.
Percy Reach is where we're at, Lock 8. All right, I'm going to go to the bridge. Get ready to go. Okay, and forward. We're good. Thank you all. Mahalo. Locks 8 and 9 very close together, only about a mile apart. So we're going really slow because they're letting another boat down, so we're waiting for that lock to be ready, so we don't want to race over there until the lock is ready for us to move in.
So we haven't met the oncoming boats, right? That he said there was 2 oncoming boats that we were going to meet coming out of that lock. I guess they're still in the lock, so once they're released, we can go in.
So we arrived at Lock 9, but it is not ready yet. So we're waiting for them to open the door. Looked like someone just walked across the bridge there, so maybe they'll open that up in a moment for us to go in. I think that there's a couple boats coming out first. Yeah, it looks like the doors are opening. You got a nice little Lockmaster's house. I think the old days they used to live, but I don't think so anymore. Yeah, the new ones look more like visitor centers. This is Alex here. He's So next one's only 1 mile away, so I guess we will be prepared. And looks like another camping spot on this side for those who like to camp. All right, here's Cynthia, and there's a nice view, beautiful view. Look at that, of the of where we came down the canal.
Did you get how pretty the flowers are here? I love them.
Yep. Mm-hmm. So we're on top of Loch 9 here, going to Loch 10. You can see a big wide open area. Very misleading. Again, very shallow where I'm pointing this camera. You can see we have a green buoy right there, but everything here is quite shallow. So you gotta follow the markers. We only have about 1.3 miles between Loch 9 and 10. So not a lot, and they're letting a boat down right now, so we don't want to get there too soon, otherwise we have to tie up. Interesting to note, this rock right here, you definitely don't want to hit it, but it looks like it has a tree growing on it. They put a nice marker on top of it, but just unique to see a rock right in the middle here. Just a rock, don't hit it. It almost looks like a concrete block. Looks like these are cement blocks. I'm thinking these are man-made with these triangles on now, not just a rock in the middle of the river or canal. But pretty part of town, pretty houses, manicured lawns. Again, pretty houses right here along the way.
Look at this giant unicorn coming up. Good gracious, that's a big float.
So we can see the houseboat at the top. They're just letting the water out. I'm gonna move up here to the front window. But if you look carefully, yeah, you'll see the houseboat up there and the water gushing out from underneath the lock. Should take maybe 5 minutes or so for it to empty. Currents in here, so it swirls around, and sometimes the aft goes forward, sometimes backwards, sideways. It just, I get swung all sorts of ways. This is a tall lock, guys. This is a tall lock. Alex, second line before the next ladder. So fourth line up from now. 1, 2, 3, 4. See it? Okay, just 1 second. Whatever you can reach in just a second here, Alex. Just grabbing one now. So the lock is called Higgs Reach. Here's Cynthia in the back with Hanu, and Hanu's hanging on for dear life back there.
That's our
And that's a long way down. We're almost full. We've got like 4 feet to go, maybe 5 feet or so. All right, so right here you can see how far this drop is. I'm not sure how we're going to find out how much it is, but that's a long way down. Aloha! We left Loch 10. That was 24 feet. And now we're heading to Loch 11 and 12. They say 11, 12 because both of them are 24 and 24 feet each. So we're going to do quite a rise here in just a little bit. And we are about 12 minutes away. This is what it looks like up here. We got the hydroelectric plant right here, just past lock 10. Going to lock 11. This is what it looks like on the other side right here. Got about a mile to go, and we should be at lock 11 and 12. Like I said, short trip between 10 and 11, but beautiful, isn't it? All these pine trees here next to the river's edge, a canal edge. It's only about 8 feet here. It's not very deep. Try to grab the second one to the front there. So there's a double chamber, and there's already a boat in the chamber in the middle. Just a minute, let Alex grab a line here. Go a little bit further forward, so yeah, grab the next, whatever you can reach now, whatever you can reach now. In action. So this is a unique lock right here because it's a double lock. As we come up, you will see another boat, I believe, in that chamber up above. When this opens, we open into another lock right now. Each lock is about 24 feet, so they tell us. I'm just going to walk back here to Cynthia. As you can see, here's Cynthia right here with Hano in the back here. Yeah, I know, but it's pretty cool to be able to look over the top, right, at the end. Yeah, it's way down there. Look at that lock though, it's way down. Yeah, we're still swirling, probably got another 3 feet to go. And this looks like their campground right here in the back.
We would have to look up the cute raised houses that look like teardrops up on stilts called Oasis. So we'll have to look for those online so we can put a, comment box out there.
All right, so this is Alex here. We're on the top of 12. This was the double lock, and this is the view forward. And it looks like we have a bridge that we have to cross, and the bridge has to move before we can go. Take a look there. That is a double lock.
Yeah, so like that's why. Yeah, no, we love those. Yeah.
All right, so that just showed you the lock. We're gonna go up here, and they should open this up in just a few minutes. Something to note, looks like they have a little grill or something like that right here next to the lock, just in case you have to spend the night. Yeah.
go. We'll let the next one when you guys are coming, so they'll be ready for you.
So the gates are closing for the cars. We're just gonna wait for this bridge to open, obviously, because we don't pass underneath. Thank you for joining us on this journey down the Trent-Severn Waterway from Lock 8 to Double Lock 11. We love all your comments and questions and do our best to respond to all. Please share some love by giving us a thumbs up and click on that like icon. Subscribe and share it with your friends. It makes such a big difference to have others discover this journey. Thank you for being part of our great loop adventure. We'll see you again next time as we continue down the Trent-Severn.